everyone, it's Keira and welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video, which is reviewing my extreme Formula 1 predictions for the 2020 season. Firstly, I would like to apologise for this lead here. It has not been piped into the wall yet, so please excuse that. But yeah, welcome to today's video. So back in January, February time, it was actually the first video on my channel. I done my extreme Formula 1 2020 predictions. I think I made 5 predictions as to what I think is going to happen this year. And I thought now that the season is over, which I actually can't believe the season's over, it's gone really quick, but at the same time it's gone really slow. 2020 has just been wild. I thought I would sit down and review my predictions to see what I got right. I have not watched this video probably since it came out, so I have no idea what I said, so it's going to be as a surprise for you if you didn't watch the video as it is to me. I also done this video on Formula 2 and Formula 3. I done my predictions for them in July and then reviewed them when their seasons ended, and yeah, I'm just doing the same thing for Formula 1. So before I get to the video, if you do enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. But let's just start. I'm kind of nervous. I would also just like to make a mention that I looked really different back in January. 2020, I really had a glow up. I don't know who she is, but anyway, we're gonna have to watch her. So yeah, I'm gonna go through my top 5 bold Formula 1 predictions for the 2020 season. Okay, so the first one is probably one that most people have been saying as well, and it is a McLaren multiple podium. Ooh. Now, as we know, Carlos Sainz got his amazing podium, but kind of not because it ruined it because Lewis was on the podium instead of him in Brazil. But anyway, as we've known, McLaren have grown so much last year. It's weird to say last year because we're in 2020 now, but last year McLaren grew so much and they were actually so good. Did you ever expect them to do what they done from 2018 to 2019? It was just I think they can go even better in 2020 and get multiple podiums. Now, obviously, I know Carlos got that podium in Brazil, as I've literally just said that. So I feel like they can definitely get a couple more. I definitely think Lando can get some. Oh my god, I think Lando can get some. I'm just going to pause that there because I was right. McLaren multiple podiums. What the hell? So obviously, as we know, Lando Norris actually got his podium in Austria and Carlos Sainz got his podium in Italy. So this is absolutely crazy. I knew it was going to happen because I knew McLaren wanted that up, but I was just really hopeful that Lando got a podium because we know Carlos got one last year, but I was just really hopeful that Lando got one this year, and first race of the season, he got it. Let's see what else I said. Wait into the top 3 teams and be the top 4. I don't think it's going to be quite like that in 2020, but I definitely think they're going to be right at the top of the midfield and then battling with the top teams very, very regularly, or at least I hope. I just think McLaren have so much potential. I think the whole work ethic and the whole team are just amazing. I found from watching them, watching them on Unboxed and watching them through Lando's live streams or whatever, however I've watched them, their team is just so together and so united, and I just feel like that's going to work really well and they're going to be amazing. So that's my first bold prediction. Honestly, that's true. McLaren are such a family. I think everybody knows McLaren are the biggest family on the grid. How do you say that? Their work ethic, that's the word. Their work ethic and just the way they work together is amazing, and I love you, McLaren. I love you. Okay, let's see what I said for my second one. As I said, I literally have no idea. This is such a surprise. So my second bold prediction is something actually a little bit sad, and I don't want it to be my prediction. I'm predicting it. What did I say? But I don't want it to happen. And it's that Renault do what Haas done in 2019. And by that, I mean fall to the back. Okay, and I don't know why I've got this feeling inside, but I just feel like it's not going to go well for Renault, and I really hope I'm wrong. I actually hope to myself that I'm wrong, but I just feel like it's just not been going well. After 2018, we thought, right, 2019 is the year for Renault. Honestly, they're going to be. We thought Renault were going to be. We thought it was going to be Renault and Red Bull battling it out, and then Drive to Survive made us feel like. But I don't know. I just feel like Renault were going to fall back even further. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it's because they're focusing more on 2021, or they're focusing on getting out the door. But rumour has it. Oh yeah, because right at the start of the season, there was that rumour that they were literally going to leave the sport. Obviously, they're not. They're turning into Alpine next year. But I am very glad that Renault didn't fall off like that. They are actually been battling out for P4 in the championship the whole year with Racing Point and McLaren. So I'm very glad that they didn't do the Haas fall off like Haas have done and literally fall to the back with Williams and Alfa Romeo. But I don't know why I predicted that. I'm glad that that one didn't come true. I did say that in the video. I hope this doesn't happen. And it didn't, Keira, so don't worry about it. Okay, so my third prediction is to do with Alfa Romeo, not AlphaTauri. And that is that Giovinazzi outscores Raikkonen. Now, I've got this prediction because I just feel like Antonio grew so much in himself at the end of last year. And I've got, he's got a little bit of a place in my heart, to be honest with you. I don't know what it is, but, he's so sweet. And, I know that's nothing to do with getting points, but, and I don't remember this place that he had in my heart. I don't remember this. I don't know about you, but
I don't remember this place that he had in my heart. I don't know when that was, but it wasn't my heart.
I'm sure he, if not matched him, because he started like picking his game up. So hopefully that carries on into 2020 and we see a better
Giovinazzi. Right, I don't know where this love for Antonio Giovinazzi came from. I don't know why I wanted him to outscore Kimi so much. Honestly, I think Alfa Romeo this year have just been, I was about to say diabolical. They haven't been diabolical. They have just been not as good, shall we say. So, I mean, I don't know why I was really wanting to be Antonio's hype man there, because I really do not hype him that much now. I kind of wish that he didn't have his seat for next year, which is really bad. Is it? Maybe not. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what... I don't feel that way anymore. I'm not even interested. Why I made that one of my points, I don't know. Okay, so coming on to my... Is this my fourth now? I think my fourth prediction.
I don't know how I feel about this one. But is it Sebastian Vettel retires or announces his retirement? I'm just looking at the future now. I follow a lot of Formula 2, Formula 3, as you know, and as you'll probably see, I'll start doing that more on my channel. But I follow a lot of Formula 2, Formula 3, and I'm just seeing like... I'm struggling to picture Sebastian in the 2021 grid. I really am. And as much as I really like him and I really enjoy seeing him, and
I'm just going to pause this. I think what I was really saying was I don't picture him at Ferrari, which is exactly what happened. And I think I was right in saying that. I've now jogging my memory. I'm pretty sure next I will talk about the FDA a little bit more, because I was talking about Ferrari's future. I don't see Sebastian in it. So that's why I thought he would just like sack it off and like leave. But actually he's moving to Aston Martin, which I'm really excited for. But yeah, he didn't retire. He didn't retire, but he's kind of retired from Ferrari, so is that half a point, kind of?
He's actually really lovely, and he's still got so much more to give, but I just can't see where he fits, especially in Ferrari structure.
Yeah, there we go.
And I feel like Sebastian would rather go out on a high than like try and fall back. I don't know, this is just my opinion. I just feel like after 2020 he may have had enough, and obviously Ferrari may be looking at other options. Obviously they've got their junior academy drivers, they've got Callum Ilott, Mick Schumacher, they've got Marcus Armstrong and Robert Schwartzman coming up. Like, I just don't know whether we're gonna see Sebastian in Formula 1 at all in 2021, which is a little bit sad. But I just feel like Ferrari, depending on how Robert and Marcus do, and obviously Mick and Callum, I've got that all in Formula 2 now. Depending on what they do in Formula 2 and who comes out on top, and if one of them, like how George Russell and Charles Leclerc did, like completely dominate, if one of them does that, I feel like they're going to get bumped up to like Alfa and then Ferrari very quickly, like Charles did. And I just feel like Sebastian...
So I think I kind of get what I was saying there. So that's kind of what I was trying to say, was I don't see him at Ferrari. I don't think anybody expected this whole Racing Point, Aston Martin, Checo no longer contract. You know, when I was thinking of Racing Point, I was thinking of Checo's 4-year contract, whatever he had, and obviously Lawrence's son. I don't expect him to kick him out. So I never thought there would be a place at Racing Point for him. So I think if you were to take Aston Martin out of the picture, like, I think everybody would say Sebastian wouldn't have a seat, because I don't see where else he would go. So I kind of get what I was saying there. I'm very, happy that Sebastian obviously isn't retiring, but at the same time, where's Checo going to go? That's a big debate for another day. But yeah, I still believe in all like the things I said about the Ferrari structure coming up. Obviously, Carlos is signed for 2 years, then Mick will take that place. But yeah, I don't think that's that bad. Let's go on to my last one. I think I've done 5, but I don't know. I have no idea.
And my final prediction is one that we all hope and pray for, is that Williams are back in the midfield. I really hope Williams get back up there. I just feel like they deserve it so much. They've been through so much the past couple of years, especially this year has been really bad for them.
I keep saying this year, but I meant 2019.
Do you know what I mean? It's just like they don't deserve that. They've been so good, they've been fighting, and especially George Russell. I just feel like he's came through like Charles Leclerc did. However, Charles is now in a winning Ferrari, and then George
really
is
a winning Ferrari this year.
And even the bit of like Lando and Alex were behind George in Formula 2, but yet Lando is in the McLaren and Alex is now in the Red Bull. I don't know, I have a little bit of like I feel so bad for George. However, I think they're going to turn it around this year. I feel like Williams are really going to try their hardest. It may be that this year's car isn't going to be like exactly it, but definitely 2021. I hope that they really bring it.
2022.
But
now the
I can't see them being any further back than they are now. I physically don't know how they could go any further back than they have.
That's very true. I believe that. I think obviously they're not in the midfield battles. Sometimes they are. They're kind of running like P14 a lot of the time. So I kind of believe that kind of happened, you know. We're seeing them battle a lot more with the Hasses and the Alfa Romeos. Sometimes if another driver slips to the back, they're fighting with them, but they're not in the midfield battle. Sometimes with Danny Kvyat as well, they have a little bit of a battle. So I'm very happy with the fact that they just aren't by themselves, both of them at the back, like Robert Kubica and George Russell were. I'm very glad that it's not like that, but they're not in the midfield yet. But hopefully 2023 maybe they can get up there. Okay, so there we have it. That is it for today's video, and those were my 5 predictions for the F1 2020 season. Honestly, I don't think I've done that bad. I think my predictions were actually quite reasonable, and a lot of them came true. I think the only one that didn't happen, which was a negative anyway, was the Renault dropping down to Haas's level. So honestly, I am really happy with that. I'm really happy with how my predictions turned out. I feel like I'm a little bit of a mind reader this year. I've done quite well. But yeah, I have absolutely loved the 2020 season. I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody for following my channel this year. It's been a mega whirlwind. I can't even believe that was me at the start of the year. Just looking at myself, I was so different. I thought so different. We didn't even know what the pandemic was back then. It's just absolutely crazy. This year has been mega weird for right reasons and wrong reasons, but at the end of the day, I think we've had a great Formula 1 season, and I have loved every second of it. So yeah, if you did enjoy the video, again, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. And I've got a couple more videos coming out this year. Don't think this is done for me this year. I've got I don't know how many more videos I've got this year, and 2021 is going to be big. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon. Goodbye.